vibe, the feng shui, just, your calm place, peace of mind, DON. You feel that all through your body.
From head.
The blow is like a 12-gauge shotty. Feel me? 2013 was probably arguably one of like the best years in recent memory. It was Alion's birthday, remember?
Oh, we went to go eat pizza. Yo,
oh my god.
Yo, who does that? On somebody's birthday, we go smoke.
We go to your house nice. We watched the video, we smoked, and then we went back. We made a card for him, remember?
Yeah, and this guy doesn't even smoke. We went to go celebrate without him. He was in our spirits. Then we go back to him with a card that we got from Dollar Tree.
No, literally, I think we just we grabbed like a piece of construction paper or something, and we literally like wrote "Happy Birthday." Oh, yeah,
Nah.
I could have sworn we did something.
Construction
like
paper?
Either construction paper or like loose leaf paper. Like, we gotta ask Galeon because I remember we like after the video we like just made it on the spot. We were like, yo, we gotta get some Galeon, man, and we did it. And then we
got
selling,
pizza too.
Yeah, oh my god, that was what I was gonna say. We was in the van,
yeah.
And we had like boxes of pizza, chips, everything. It's like inside the minivan was like a movie theater, but without the movie. Man,
my god,
that was so random, but that was some funny shit.
Yeah,
that was all for Alio.
For real, some good memories. Us reminiscing right there. Shit,
man,
we got many stories like that.
Many stories in the bag.
Yes, sir.
Like, I'll never forget those days. It seemed like it was yesterday. One of the moments that really stick in my head.
Well, talking about sorry to cut you off. No, I don't want to cut you off. Nah, but I want to cut you off. I was gonna say.
Nah, what was good?
We went to Kid Cudi concert.
Who?
I mean, Kid Ink.
Shit, that's a big difference because you got Kid Cudi like, and then you got Kid Ink down here. It's like, yo, I you back in the day.
Wow, really? Now we went to his concert.
We did. Yeah.
You invited me. You invited me.
I was like, yo, John, he's coming to Providence. It's only like $25. Let's go. And like we were literally like within like social distance, and, like 6 feet apart. I was like, yo,
that's kidding. He showed up late, but
always do.
Yeah, all the headliners to every concert show up late.
It's trash.
I learned that the very first time I ever been to a concert, which was also in 2013. My old boss took me to French Montana's concert.
Oh yeah. I remember.
I got to be backstage. We rolled up, smoking backstage, watching all the opening acts. Like, boo, get off! French comes like the last half an hour of the fucking whole concert.
And he gets paid the most.
Yeah, performs whatever he's performed. Everyone's whining. I'm on the staircase and I get to see him from above. He comes from underneath me and he goes on the stage. I was like, yo, that's French. This is prime mixtape days, when he was first coming out.
What songs was he performing?
I don't know, just
like Mac and Cheese.
Yeah, the Mac and Cheese series. So it was a dope concert. That was my very first time too, and I haven't been to one since I think Kid Ink. And that was 2013 too, so 7 years now I haven't been to a concert. And who knows now with coronavirus.
Yeah, we just gotta watch Versus. But yeah, 2013.
So much shit dropped that year.
For real?
I still have it in my Serato. What I mean?
That's what I have on rotation. I go on my playlist and I listen to the certified throwbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I gotta make one for the last decade. The 10s. And I gotta curate that.
I see that. But yeah, The Weeknd dropped in 2013 too. Kissland. Then Drake dropped something.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, The Weeknd dropped in September too, right?
Yeah.
Like September, and I'm pretty sure Drake did too, like a few weeks after. Because I remember GTA 5 came out in 2013 too.
Nah.
Yeah.
For real? Wait, but what time? Because they dropped GTA 5 like 2 times. One for 360 and then the one for the 1.
Because me, you, and Ali, we went to GameStop for the midnight release. It was 2013.
Was that for the 360?
I think it was 360.
Wow.
Yeah,
and aren't they still trying to drop it for the PS5? That's crazy.
It's
3 generations of systems. That would be a record right there. And I'm sure people will buy it.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that dropped in September, and I'm pretty sure. I think it dropped the same day as Nothing Was the Same.
I think The Weeknd dropped before Drake.
September 11th.
And
Or September 10th.
Drake dropped in October. Didn't he drop in October for his birthday?
I could have sworn he dropped in September, because he even said it in Versace remix.
September 24th.
Drake. September 10th, The Weeknd.
September 10th?
Yeah.
Yo, you're right. September 10th.
And then GTA was the 17th, I think. So it's like
of September?
Yeah. So I was playing that, and like I listened to Nothing Was the Same, and I feel like Nothing Was the Same.
September 17th.
Oh, my dates are on lock, man.
Yup, 2013. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that album means everything to me. Like how you feel about The Weeknd and the time that it came out.
Yeah.
For you, that's how I felt about
Nothing Was
Drake.
the Same.
Nothing Was the Same for like months. To like the middle of next year.
So what would you say that you had on repeat on that album?
For that album, to be honest, I'd probably say either Too Much or Wu-Tang Forever.
No, how about 3 songs? So Wu-Tang Forever, Too Much.
Alright, Wu-Tang, Too Much, and oh man, I feel like this album's incredible. It's definitely like the best.
Should
My
we look
opinion.
at the track list?
No. Cause it's a toss up between Tuscan Leather and Furthest Thing. I feel like.
Damn, the first 2 tracks.
Yeah, cause like those tracks.
Yeah, he's
like,
always
really
good at his intros, man.
I probably have to lean more towards Tuscan Leather because
There's more rapping.
Nah, like
and too much singing on Fred's
no, there's a lot of beat switch ups. You know.
There was only one, right?
It was
At the
2.
end.
There was 2. 3 verses, like 6 minutes, and I was like, yo, this is nice. This is nice.
Tuscan Leather.
Tuscan Leather.
Beat switch up.
Yeah, remember when we went to the studio with Chris to record that? He hopped on that instrumental.
Yeah, nah. I remember us going, but I forgot what instrumental.
It was Tuscan Leather.
Oh.
So yeah, I would probably have to say Tuscan Leather, Wu-Tang Forever,
And Too Much.
Too Much.
Damn.
Too Much.
Yeah,
is dope song.
3 deep songs.
Very deep.
Too Much has Janae Aiko, right? Oh no.
No,
Sci-Hi.
that's From Time.
From
Oh
Time.
man, see that's another one too. It's like it's hard to pick a top 3, but like From Time with Janae.
There's a lot of songs on repeat, huh?
A lot of that whole album.
Anything
like,
you skipped?
I would say, alright, the only song that like I would skip, like if I really wanted to skip it, was 305 to My City with Detail. I feel like that was like the only song that was just like
serious?
the oddball out of all. No, I still listen to it.
No,
I won't skip it.
No,
but
I know what you mean.
that song, I feel like that was like the start of Drake starting to rap like a little mediocre-ish.
Okay.
I feel like that was like the start.
I don't feel like he ever like just focused on that one style though. I just feel like he has so many other styles. Yeah, he might do the mediocre rapping a little bit more because it gets more attention. Like
it's more poppy.
It's more popular for the commercial.
The main.
Yeah, you know that it reaches so many different demographics. It's easy, but he still drops those loosies where he's bar for bar. You know, when to say or something like that.
When to say when.
You know what I mean? That's his most recent one.
He's collected all the Infinity Stones. He just topped it with the Arabic accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's doing it. Like he's a different breed.
But yeah, I agree with you. This album definitely, like the whole thing was basically on repeat. The top 3 I would say are Furthest Thing. I'm definitely going with that one. I just love
I knew that
the melody Drake.
Yeah.
And then Connect was another one I liked.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh man, I would always have that on Boss in the car
and
too.
Come Through. And then the one I would skip, because there's not many I skipped here, but the one I skipped is Worst Behavior.
I can see why
that one had to grow on me.
I can see why you would skip that one.
I skipped Worst Behavior.
I felt the same too when I first heard it.
Yeah.
But then like a certain situation had happened, and once I listened to it again, I was like, I bet I fuck with this song.
Yeah, the whole album though,
that's arguably his best. Like his best work.
He agrees with you. He says that's his best too.
Why Nothing Was the Same is my favorite album is because of the fact that it was probably my most concise album, and within that concise offering was a lot of great shit. Yeah. So it's like, you know, I didn't need to go make, for example, 25 songs at that time. I think there's like 15 songs on there or something, and it's like it's a great number. I just like where it sits, and I like the ratio of like, you know, there's not too many songs on that album that I can look back on and say like, I would have done something.
That's funny because it reminds me of when
Yeezus dropped in 2013.
That's what I was gonna say before I got cut off like 10 minutes ago.
Yo, it's full circle, man.
This was one of my like favorite moments of that year in the music game, because this was before I even had like a cell phone, before I had a car, you know. So like I was taking the bus to Providence to go to the mall.
This was released in June 18th, 2013.
Yeah, yep. And I went to FYE to cop 2 albums.
Oh yeah, this was during the CD days still.
The CD days when you had to go and buy hard copies.
You couldn't go on Apple Music and just stream it.
iTunes. I bought physical copies of Yeezus and Born Sinner.
And they dropped them the same day, right? They dropped
the same day because J.Cole wanted to challenge them.
J.Cole, Born Sinner, his second album, and then Yeezus, Kanye's 7th album or whatever. And
I think
they're both label mates. Are they label? Def Jam, right? Or just because he's under Jay-Z, so Kanye takes it personally? Because Kanye used to be under Jay-Z.
Like he, J. Cole's like Rock Nation, which is like
Jay-Z.
Yeah. And
so
Kanye's good music affiliated with Def Jam, I think.
And J. Cole's the producer / rapper. That's how Kanye is too. So I feel like Kanye always felt some way about J. Cole.
Yeah, because when J. Cole was first coming out, he was rapping on a lot of Kanye instrumentals.
Really?
Yeah, he was rapping on a lot of instrumentals because he looked up to him too, just like Drake. You know. But listening to those 2 albums for the first time, Yeezus, I was like, this is a completely different sound. I'm like, what is Kanye doing? Like, I don't think anyone's gonna like this shit. But for me personally, I felt like I was on like a roller coaster ride at an amusement park. It's a lot of like ups and downs, and he takes you on this adventure. It's just amazing. It's different, and it made me feel energetic and alive. Got to that album, went to Born Center, and then I was like,
knocked him out.
Knocked out. It was probably like 5 tracks in. I'm like, yo, I can't do this, man. I am tired. I'm about to knock out.
Yeah, I relate with your first impression of Yeezus. I had the same feeling towards it. I was confused but enlightened at the same time. You know, I was impressed but didn't know what I was listening to.
But you wanted more.
Like the vocals compared to the drums in the back, like the way he just pitched it. Like this reminded me of when I heard 808s of Heartbreak. Like this guy's always reinventing sounds. Like he's always doing like experiments and things, and it always just sounds good. Like his message on these things, on these songs, like it's not just him just rapping about jewelry or nothing like that. Like there's real messages, but just the way he delivered that message, it was completely different. And I did hear that Travis Scott, like this was around the time he was with Travis Scott.
And he was writing a lot for him.
Yeah, he was writing a lot for him and influencing him a lot as well.
Yeah,
because Travis had a different sound.
Because you hear Travis, it's like, oh shit, like that's like Jesus right there.
Yeah,
he was definitely like a main contributor to that album.
And Kanye's known for that too, is to look at what's popular. He has a good ear, so if he sees an upcoming artist or producer, and he'll be like, all right, yeah, this is good. Like he does have a good ear to pick these people. But yeah, he does have a history of doing that, of popularizing other people's sounds.
He did say his second verse on New Slave is like the best rap verse ever written.
He said that recently?
He said that like a long time ago.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, that's just some
He was
dope
just
shit.
like going
Like
in.
that concept of like they want us to buy more, like those are the news. That's the rich people slaves, and then the poor people slaves. No, like don't buy this or whatever.
Yeah,
Like that concept was on point.
that was some deep stuff.
What do you have on repeat on this one? It's only 10 tracks, which I think that's another reason why I liked it. It was short and just sweet, man. It was just so good.
Very condensed, but it felt like a lot.
Yeah, from 1 to 10, you know.
So 1 to 10,
So many different sounds.
I really enjoy Blood on the Leaves.
Oh yes.
Blood on the Leaves. As soon as you hear the beat drop, boom.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. The samples he uses is crazy, man. I heard that real track on a movie. I'm like, yo, that's where Kanye got the sample. Like, what? How would he think about flipping this? Like, it's so crazy.
He got the ear, man.
Yeah, and that's why people say he's a genius, because he could just pinpoint shit like that, you know?
Blood on the Leaves is like one of those joints that you just blast in the car.
Yeah. Anywhere, honestly.
Feel that.
Yeah.
You're watching that at a concert, like, it's like, oh my gosh, you feel it flowing inside you.
Yeah, I heard Kanye spent a lot of money on this concert, where he spent so much that he didn't make nothing. He had to go do a separate concert just to make some money.
Really?
Yeah, a separate tour. From this
Oh
album
my
right here, the
God.
tour he had afterwards, he put so much money into it for the presentations. Like, he just wanted people to have a great ass experience, and he didn't care.
I feel like he spent too much on his freaking mask.
yeah, that shit was probably real,
So,
real, yeah, real jewelry. So, Blood on the Leaves, I like that pick. What else you had
Blood on the
on?
Leaves was a really good track. Another one that I like was Hold My Liquor with Chief
Yo, that's a weird feature right there too, Chief Keef. I was not expecting to hear this sound though.
Keef. From him.
Yeah.
From him.
Yeah.
But like I had a feeling Kanye was gonna bring him on to his album because it was almost around the time, like past the time, like a year prior, is when Chief Keef blew up. He did I Don't Like, and then Kanye hopped on it with his people.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So it's only a matter of time
yeah, this
for
is
him
post.
to bring on.
This is post out of Lake, and
to
they're
the
both
album.
from Chicago. You know.
So the ties are there.
Yeah, that's a
And
good song.
The next one I want to say is Black Skinhead.
Yes, that's another
Black
one.
Skinhead is a really dope track.
Just the name of these tracks are just so dope too. You know what I mean? It's just a dope ass project.
The visuals to Black Skinhead was cool too.
Yeah. The ones I really liked, his intro on site. You know, he just starts it off with a bang. And I'm in it. You know what I mean? That reference right there.
Yeah.
You know, I love being in it. And then Guilt Trip with Kid Cudi.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man.
so Guilt Trip, I'm in it, and On Site. But yeah, Guilt Trip, that's Kid Cudi and his hums. He could hum on anything, and I'll listen to him all day, man. Those three would definitely on repeat.
Anything Kanye and Kid Cudi, you know, it's automatic.
Seriously.
Automatic W.
Did you have any skips on this one?
Any skips? I probably skipped the last one.
Bound to?
I probably skipped that one because
Yeah.
it's like, get the fuck out. And then the
Yeah.
visuals to that, it's like, it makes me want to skip it like twice as much. Like, it's crazy.
I liked it a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
You have to have that
like-
girl track, you know. So, and you know,
Yeah.
his little message to Kim or whoever he was talking to. Because Kim was in the video, right?
Yeah. No, because they spoofed that video too.
Oh, yeah, with Seth Rogen.
And it was a James Franco too.
Yeah, James Franco, yeah.
Man, it was bad. It was bad.
And I think the only one I skipped was Send It Up. That one was... It's good, but...
That's with Travis, right?
Is it?
I think it is.
Right.
Him or King Chip.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's probably King Chip. King Chip is kind of similar to Kid Cudi.
But yeah, Send It Up. It's a good song, but that'll be one that I'll skip if I had the choice.
Okay.
And then Born Sinner, you said you just fell asleep.
I fell asleep because I just feel like this is just an example of someone just trying to do like too much, you know.
Mixing it.
Went in a different direction, and like I feel like he promoted it pretty well, and you know,
And most of the sales came from Drake.
yeah. 'Cause, like, I was gonna say the day it dropped, J. Cole's like, yo, Drake, can you meet me at Best Buy? Yo? I need to buy something. They pretty much swept up the whole shelves. It was all Drake that spent it too. He really did. Receipts tall as them.
Yeah.
Just swept it.
That's
That was
funny.
hilarious. They can't do that shit now. I mean, not only because the CDs are obsolete, but
Well,
they're too big to be in that type of situation.
Oh no, of course, going to the stores themselves. Yeah, and I know what you mean about that. But right now,
Corona.
real sales right now are
It's
obsolete.
digital.
It's very obsolete because everything's streaming.
It's all digital.
There's so
now.
many streaming services out there.
Everything's
Nobody's
digital.
buying. So you can't really count sales. So now they have streaming farms.
Yeah.
Where they have a bunch of phones on the tables just streaming people's shit.
And that's what 6ix9ine did.
And then that's what Drake does.
No, you got real fans.
Nah, yeah, you can tell in the concerts.
But that album, Boy Sinner, I would say Illuminati, the intro track, is like the best song on the album.
Yeah, he starts off good, like, alright, this is up tempo, like that beat in the background, that boom boom back.
It's way darker this time. Way darker.
Was that a Biggie flip?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Born Sinner.
He said on Juicy.
Yeah.
It's tough because like this album really was like a hard listen, and like it's all.
So you got Illuminati, Power Trip. And
No. Sparks Will Fly, Illuminati. You said Power Trip. I was like, oh yeah. Like,
okay.
Because I totally forgot about that. And the next one, I'll probably say Runaway.
I was gonna say that Runaway is good.
Runaway's a good track.
This Runaway is a lot better than Kanye's Runaway.
So yeah, Runaway. Right, in the beginning of the song, it's Mike Epps stand up, right?
Yo, that's why I like it. Mike Epps is like, yeah, I see my boy with his girl. I was like, oh, so how you doing? He's all casual and proper, like, oh, how you doing, man? Like, yes. And I see him without his girl. He's like, yo, where's the bitches at? Where's the bitches at? Like, this nigga ain't like this. This nigga ain't.
Yeah, that was definitely one of my. that was one of my favorite tracks. I really didn't like that one.
And the rest is skips.
I would say
let Nas down, bro. He let him down. He let us all down.
You gotta make another one. Let fans down.
But yeah, nah. Like revisiting this too, I had the same feeling. Like it didn't change on me, honestly.
I feel like if people were to rank his discography now, they'd actually put that album kind of up there.
That's weird.
Which surprises me.
Yeah.
Like that one and For Your Eyes Only, they put that up there as well. And like KOD and Sideline Story and like Forest Hills Drive like in the middle.
Forest 2014 Forest Drive should be up there. Should be his number one. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like this sounds like this had the potential, but it just didn't match the criteria to be selected.
But the first album that I bought digitally was Because the Internet.
Nah.
I was the first because like I remember not being like a big fan of his, but of course Leon, he's always playing like these artists. It's like, yo, who is this?
Yeah.
Huh?
Heartbreak, was it called? That was the
Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Yeah.
That was the first song I heard.
That was like
Childish.
the first song. Like, yo, this goes in.
Yeah.
And then he was playing like his freestyles and stuff. I'm like, yo, this guy is talented.
Yeah, very talented.
And then he's showing us a video of him doing stand up.
Yeah. That's why we didn't take him serious.
Yeah. And then he's in Community.
Yeah, the show.
So it's like you hear him, it's like, yo, this guy's spitting. So
Camp, was it Camp then?
Camp, yup,
Bonfire, that song, oh my god. Just non-stop spitting.
Tap, Just spitting that fire. I'm like, okay, I got you. So, because the Internet dropped early December 2013, and it was the day before I went to New York with my family, so I needed something to listen to on the way there.
Oh, okay. And
So,
you just got this iPod?
I just got the iPod.
When they still came out.
Yeah, so I bought it and listened to it. I'm like, wow, like, this is different. This is such a different vibe, a different sound that I'm listening to. This is my first time, like, really experiencing a Childish Gambino album.
Didn't he break it up too, like in chapters or something like that?
Yeah, I think there's like 3-4 different chapters. Some of the songs that I would say stick in my head that I had on repeat, I would have to go with Telegraph, Oakland Ave
With Lloyd.
with Lloyd. Oh
Yo,
man,
my
that song
God.
is just too good.
It starts off,
It's just too good.
it's playing on the radio. That's how it starts. It sounds like on the radio,
Yeah.
but Lloyd just goes in with his fucking melody.
And in the video, like, you see Gambino getting into the car, slamming the door, coughing, and then you hear the lady on the radio. They play Lloyd through it, and he's driving in a car in Hawaii
Oh, no.
with Janae.
I haven't
His
seen
girl's
that.
Janae.
Yeah, because they had a thing too.
Yeah, we gotta watch it. That video is really good. It's weird at the end, but like it's a good video. It's a great song. So like that song definitely was really good.
Yeah.
I always like Sweatpants too.
Right, back to back, right?
Yeah.
I like that combo.
Sweatpants is dope, and that's another song that he made a video for.
Mm.
All Gambinos, everyone's trying to be like him, you know.
Ah, metaphors.
And then
Sweatpants, gray sweatpants, they all look the same, but they all feel different.
yeah, you got that PCX material, and then you got that Old Navy material.
Yeah.
It's better.
American Eagle.
American Eagle, Eagle American, Philadelphia Eagles. My next one, I want to say, like when I first listened to it, around that time, one of the songs that I really liked was the outro, which is Earth, Life's Oldest Computer.
The Life, the Biggest Troll, or Earth, the Oldest Computer?
The last one,
Earth?
I got them mixed.
No, Life is the last one, and Earth is the second to last.
Okay,
Life is the Biggest Troll.
Okay, yeah, that's
That
the
one?
one. Yeah, because the second to last one is good. It has that girl Azalea Banks, the one that's crazy, me saying all this record stuff. Her voice is not bad.
Yeah,
But-
I didn't go back to that one. I tried to revisit this album, but I didn't get that far deep to it.
Yeah, it's a long album.
It's 19 songs, but it says it's only 58 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels long.
Because there's a
as
lot of
fuck.
skits, that's why. Yeah, it's just an adventure, that's
Yeah.
why. It's crazy, bro.
So that last song, he definitely closed it off on a high note.
Yeah.
And that was one of the songs that I had like on constant rotation. Something about it, it feels good.
Yeah.
Especially the night drives.
It brings you life, you know?
Yeah. The biggest troll though.
Did you have any skips on here?
I probably had like a few because, my first time giving him a try, listening to his album. I would say probably like that very first song,
Crawl.
I'll probably skip that one.
Because the first song's like the library, just an intro, like the sound effects.
Yeah. Let me see the track list.
Song.
Honestly, I don't think I can skip anymore.
Yeah.
After looking at it, 'cause
Crawl?
some of them
That's
are
not bad.
skits.
That's a good album right there.
I would say Crawl. When I
Yeah.
first heard it, I was like, let me just skip to World Star.
Yeah, Worldstar does go in. And that's around the time where Worldstar was still big,
Yeah.
Right now, I don't really hear that as much.
No one's saying World Star, everyone's
Yeah.
doing TikToks.
Yeah, true. The ones I had on repeat, you stole a couple of mine. But the one I really liked was Flight of the Navigator.
I was low-key thinking about saying skip on that, but after like playing it in my mind, I was like, his voice is on point on that song.
Bro,
I really like that one.
that was just different.
Close, my darling.
Yeah, man. Like,
Just hold
he has a
me
nice
close, my
voice.
darling. And Earn, he's showing off his voice on that one.
Yep. Nah, yeah, this album was really good.
I
I
really,
like Pick Toes with Janae Aiko.
yeah. I really enjoyed the album.
And then No Exit.
Don't go, gotta know. Is that it?
I
Please don't run away.
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
Can't sleep. The Chronicle Records, so appropriate. And blah, 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 blah.
Yo, that's where Chris started rapping like him.
Yeah, major influence right there.
But then skips. There's not many skips on here, man.
Yeah, now that I look at the track list, I really can't skip.
Yeah, this
Except
guy's-
for the one.
Maybe Dial Up. I don't really remember the sound of that one.
I feel like Dial Up was just another skit too.
Oh yeah, the actual Dial Up. Yeah, that's just transition into the next.
I mean, we could
category.
definitely skip that too and really back in the day. It's like, what the fuck, yo, this trying to be on E. skip this.
Shit. Nah, this was a really good ass album, man.
So yeah, it was definitely worth every penny.
Yeah,
My
your first
time.
purchase.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a couple of honorable mentions. Lil Wayne dropped. He dropped I Am Not a Human Being 2, which that's his rock side, I think.
I think his rock side was Rebirth.
Oh, Rebirth.
I'm Not Human Being too. Yeah, it's a definitely like a different version in a way that we're not used to hearing.
Tyler, the Creator, I wasn't a fan at the time. He dropped Wolf.
I wasn't really of a fan either.
Yeah, our boy Allion, he would know. I guess he ate a cockroach for that album in the video. Was it
that was Yonkers.
Oh, that's not that.
No,
Not that
that's
album?
different. Yeah,
Okay.
that's his first.
Your boy Tyga dropped Hotel California. This is when nobody was listening to him.
Damn, that's a throwback.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Kid Cudi too. Nobody was listening to him at the time. In the Cut. Snoop Dogg was doing Snoop Lion. He thought he was a lion.
Reincarnated.
he actually has Drake on a song on that album.
where Drake's actually rapping about conscious shit and
Yeah.
yo, I got this chain,
Yeah.
Tupac. It's like, look at this guy.
And then I wasn't a fan of this guy, Chance the Rapper, but he dropped Acid Rap.
A lot of people love that album by Chance.
I haven't visited it at all since I've known him now.
Me
but
neither.
I'm not really a big fan of him anyways, even now. I just like that one song with Lil Wayne,
And 2 Chainz.
fucking Problems or something.
No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
Wale, The Gifted, that dropped. That was a classic.
That's your boy.
Yo, fact. And then Jay-Z dropped in 2013 as well, where your Magna Carta, Holy Grail. Your boy JT was on the feature.
I really liked the album, but a lot of people didn't because they felt like he was too commercial.
He was on his context, but the production was fucking off the hook.
He had all the top people.
He had Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
Rick
I think he
Rubin.
had Swizz there.
Yeah, he had a lot of people.
Yeah,
that commercial was crazy.
Yeah, the Samsung.
Yeah. And talking about JT dropped that year. This was from a long hiatus. I don't know if you ever heard about him getting surgery on his vocals.
I think I've seen that in a book. I think I read that.
So yeah, he ended up getting surgery and then he stopped making music for so long. And he finally drops in 2013 with the 2020 Experience.
That was a good album.
Yeah, no, he had definitely.
That was critically acclaimed.
Yes, no, I liked a couple of tracks off that one. And then that's what I mean. 2013 was stacked, bro. And then Ace Hood was still around with Trials and Tribulations. Your boy Big Sean with his debut, Hall of Fame.
That was his second.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, Finally Famous.
That's the first.
Yeah,
But
Finally
Hall of
Famous.
Fame, he actually ranked that as like dead last in his discography. And I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's hard to once you do something good, it's hard to match it. Yeah, to top it.
Because Control, that's another thing that dropped in 2013.
Yo,
Control.
Yeah,
It
Kendrick's
just
verse.
shook the whole game.
Yep, the whole
and
industry.
everyone started like hopping on the instrumental and hitting Kendrick, but that didn't phase him. Because at the end of the day, he was still collaborating with the people he called out.
Yeah. No, but the people that were responding were people that wasn't even named. Like,
It's like, yo,
guy,
why would you mention me?
like, guy, why are you even hopping on this beat? Just leave it alone.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. It's like, bro, stop. What are you doing? And that was also the same year that the BET Cypher,
Oh, he went in on that
Kendrick
too.
responded to someone.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it was Drake because Drake had said something
In an
and then-
interview?
In an interview, right? And then Kendrick said, sensitive rapper, he said nothing was the same
Yeah.
since they dropped Control. Because Drake was like highly offended because he was the one that put Kendrick on.
Yeah, because didn't
He
for
took
Take
him-
Care tour? The Take Care
Club
tour?
Paradise.
Club
Yeah.
Paradise tour.
He took him out and he took ASAP.
Yeah.
He took him under his wing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he felt like he should have been excluded from that list on Control. So when he heard his name, you know, he was offended. He's like, he even said, he's like, I don't want to do music with him
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say when that cipher dropped, everyone thought he was taking shots at Drake.
Yeah.
But then there was another side that was saying that it was more directed to Papoose, because I guess Papoose was one of those rappers that hopped on the Control and he said something.
Oh.
So when you hear his part and you hear Kendrick, it sounds like he was responding to Papoose.
Papoose.
So they didn't really make it like a big deal.
Yeah.
However, Nothing Was the Same, the song, The Language.
Mm-hmm.
Drake, he said some questionable lines that a lot of people thought like that was his response to Kendrick's verse and like just him as an overall artist. Yeah. And Pound Cake too. In the beginning of that song, you know how it's the guy talking about, oh, all the real music's gonna last, all that other bullshit's here today and gone tomorrow.
Yeah, true.
People say that's another shot at him too.
Drake's a good subliminal.
He really is. Like, he's playing chess, not checkers with these people. That's crazy.
Yeah, Control definitely changed up the game right there. And that was Jay Electronica's song.
Big Sean. That was Big Sean's. That was supposed to be on Hall of Fame.
That was Big Sean's song?
That was Big Sean's song, yeah. That was supposed to be on Hall of Fame.
And it wasn't?
He scrapped it.
Because of that?
I think so.
That's probably when this beef started.
Yeah, because it was never really confirmed. Like, we've heard that snippet of Kendrick saying something about Big Sean, but I guess that interview that I was telling you about with Joe Budden, like, he had to talk to Top Dog.
Yeah, to reach out.
Yeah, and they all cleared it up, so it was never really blown up.
Yeah.
But Control was that song that just shook the airwaves 2013.
Nah, but talking about rappity rap, Pusha T dropped My Name Is My Name that year.
I didn't really fuck with him.
At the time?
Because I was with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't too hip on the beef, so I just listened to music just to listen to it. The only beef I think I was dedicated to was the J.Cole and Drake one, when they were trying to compare them. I was like, nah, I don't like J.Cole, I'm not listening to nothing.
That's all I tried to do. I couldn't stand that shit. I was so mad. It's like, no, this is Drake's time. Who the fuck is Jermaine? Cole. I want that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then they fucking make a track together, fucking, can I hit it in the morning?
It's like, no, you can't. Like, I don't want that.
Shit.
That's funny.
But I think that's the only beef I was really hip to, and I really chose a side. You know, I think everything else I was just listening to music just to listen to it.
Yeah, I would agree because like when this album came out, I listened to the songs that he like posted to be on the radio, and I remember you was playing this a lot.
Yeah.
Was it in the Honda?
Yeah, because it's only a 12-track album.
See, and that's good.
Yeah.
There's one song on here that I could not stand because you overplayed it, and you know which one I'm talking about.
40 Acres.
With the Dream?
Yeah.
Can't stand that.
Because of me?
Yeah!
I did that to you?
Yeah!
Wow.
You played that. Yo, he's like, yo, I'll play a song. It's gonna be like stadium music. You ready? And we're all on the night drive. We're gonna get something to eat. And then you play that bullshit. I'm like, oh my god. Can you play some Drake? That's why you murders him later on. Like,
yeah, I just love the Dream on the hooks, bro. His voice.
It's like, yeah, push,
yeah.
And then push. Yeah. It's like that's such a bad combination.
It's the chorus with Dream all nice and soft, and then verse. Push it, then chorus, and then his second.
It's like
verse.
having Miley Cyrus and DMX.
Nah. What do you mean? The Dream's nice, alright?
On that song, nah.
I had that on repeat, as you can see. I had that on repeat.
Man, that's
I had
awful.
the one with Future. Where is it? No. Yeah, Pain with Future. Oh my god, that was another one I had on repeat.
I recall that one being pretty dope.
And then the Pharrell feature. The acronym is Snitch, and they turned that into Sorry, N-word, I'm trying to come home. Snitch stands for that. They made that up. No one else, like before Snitch, no people were just calling snitches. I said they didn't really have that in mind.
Oh wow.
So they come out with that record, and that record is just dope. The wordplay of Pusha and then Pharrell on the hook. It was this great combination. And then I'm gonna go with the intro, King Push. Yeah, those 3 tracks. The whole album, honestly, I had on repeat, but the one I would skip was probably Suicide. He just keeps repeating, it's a suicide, so I see your side, or something like that. So it was just, you know what I mean. But
this album has the nostalgia, right?
Yeah,
and
with Kendrick.
Numbers on the board.
Yep. Yeah, I left that for you so you can say. I know you're gonna say nostalgia. Every time I say this album, nostalgia.
Because that's the top track. That has to be the top track.
Kendrick did kill it
on the album because
Kendrick
you gotta think we're still in that year where Control dropped, and I'm pretty sure like a month or two later, Kendrick's already on that track. But they probably recorded it before it, but still, it dropped around the same time.
That whole year, Kendrick, his verses were just impactful.
Kendrick hops on Push's song and he bodies him completely.
Yeah. Another wordsmith. You know, they're both wordsmiths, and just for him to outshine him on his own song, which Pusha did hold his own.
He did, but it's like Kendrick is like, all right, get out the studio. He's like, damn, he got me. I got this Drake. I took it personal. Push.
He couldn't beat Kendrick, so he had to join Kendrick. Like, nah, I'm dissing Drake.
It's like, what I do?
And then Numbers on the Board would be a second. Yeah, that's another good one.
Fucking beat knocks, man.
Yeah. He always has good production.
He really does. The production for Pusha T, man, it's like priority number one.
I think your third one would be Sweet Serenade.
With Chris Brown. I forgot about that song.
Nah, I know once I said it. Because you had that on repeat. I was like, this guy really? Again?
Oh, Chris Brown, man, he's the GOAT. I'm telling you. He can't do no wrong. But the first time that I listened to, because X was supposed to drop in 2013, but he got locked up. So he dropped Fine China that year.
Okay.
I put my headphones in. 1 second. This is fire! You can't miss. That's how I felt.
So. And I'm not even gonna ask you about your skips because I know you're gonna say 40 Acres. So
if I could skip 40 Acres 3 times, then I will. Like I'd skip it. All right, that's the next track. I rewind, skip it again, and do it again. I can't believe it. No, I bet that's the longest song on the album too.
I don't know. Dream just has that effect on people. Always has long songs.
Yeah, I meant being whack. Unless it's Drake, you know, could shut it down, you know.
Top tier. Yeah, I mean, a lot of great ass albums, man. We named ASAP, right? ASAP.
Yeah.
That was another fucking album where he was kind of new to me, but not really. I listened to a couple of Lucy's before this album, and I think this is his second album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I already knew him from his first. I liked his first. That was a good album. And then when he came out with this one, it was just another journey.
A continuation.
Seriously.
To greatness.
Because I think that had Wild for the Night, right?
Yeah.
Every Thursday night, we would play that. Drive to McDonald's.
Oh, Wild for the Night! Can I take your order?
Yeah, dollar menu.
Fries,
everything on the dollar menu.
Unlimited drinks. Don't worry, we won't go to BK. We love to you.
But yeah, Wild for the Night, that was a good one. That's another good ass album though. ASAP, I know he's trying to experiment right now, but I know if he stuck to that lane, he would be so dominant right now. He would be bigger than he is.
And then Travis Scott came.
Yeah, I don't know where that comparison comes from, honestly. Is it because the dressing or the way they rap?
Definitely not the way they rap, because their rapping is totally different. You got New York and Houston. I think it's more so of like the hairstyle and how they dress. They kind of look similar, because there was a video someone called ASAP Travis, I think, and he like spazzed on the thing. He's like, yo, don't fucking call me that.
Yeah.
Unless it was the other way around. I gotta look it up. But it's happened on a few occasions where they got mistaken for one another.
But yeah, PMW, Fucking Problems, and Wild for the Night. And then for skips, the rest of the album, bro. Nah. Skips.
That's how we do it.
Is limited. I'm gonna go with Jody. Yeah, because I don't remember Jody. So I skip it all the time, you know. But yeah, I don't know if you want to look at the track list.
So when it comes to this album, I was like, whatever.
Was you an ASAP fan?
Nah, I just listened to the songs, the Lucy's. Fucking Problems, you know, that's automatic because you got Drake.
Yeah.
You got Kendrick.
Yeah,
you know,
Kendrick
when it was still close.
Yeah. The way Kendrick finished. They must have did that track on the tour. I don't know, because...
They had to. Yeah, because that was a big song.
Yeah, that shit was such a vibe.
And then you have Fashion Killer. I like that one.
Yeah, Fashion Killer.
Rihanna was in the video.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And Goldie. That's a classic.
Yep. Yeah, I really like this album.
I might have to go back to it. Listen to that fully.
ASAP's that dude. You can't sleep on ASAP.
Nah, man.
They got a lot of good songs. Even if you don't like the whole album, there's gonna be a song on that album you're gonna like.
That's facts.
Yeah, talking about albums that you're not gonna like, but that has songs that you like. Miley Cyrus, Bangers. She has all the bangers on there. You know, she was banging all the rappers.
Wait, did that song with Mike Will made it drop that year too?
Yeah, bro.
J's on my feet.
Yeah, 23.
J's on my feet.
Wait, I don't know if 23 dropped that year with Wiz Khalifa. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
That.
the only reason why I'm bringing her up is because she really wilded out in 2013. I don't know if you remember the VMAs. She was dressed in...
She was dancing on Robin Thicke, right?
Yeah, she was doing some crazy ass shit with the microphone, like pretending as a dick or something. Like, I don't know. She was just wilding.
She was doing.
She was on that.
Man.
She was on that good drugs.
You know how Jay-Z mentioned her?
Yeah.
Somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking.
But yeah, I believe this album was produced by Mike Will Made It. Bangers.
Yeah, because they were low key fucking on the low.
Yeah, I think she was cheating on her husband at the time, Liam.
Yeah, the brother of Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Thor, right?
Yeah, Thor. Yeah.
I didn't know they were brothers, but when they said the last names, I was like, oh shit, I can see the resemblance now.
Exactly. Yeah. I think it was Nicki that said something about Miley and Mike Will doing something in the studio.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So.
And she went on VMAs too, on stage, and she tried to call out Miley or something like that.
Yeah.
Some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, 2013 was just a crazy ass year.
2013 was like one of the best. Like that was.
Yeah, because we were 2 years out of high school, so we were still young.
Still
you know what
fresh.
I mean? Still felt like we had the whole world in our hands. You know.
Keeping close. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
Going to our first concerts. Listen to all these gems, all these big ass records. It was a summer record that year. I don't know, so much.
There's just way too much music.
So many A-list artists dropped that year.
2013 was phenomenal.
But now we're the Reminiscent Boys. We ride together, we die together.
Reminiscent.
We got you.
For life. For L.
Trying to focus on the good, not the bad. So
DON, like my boy Spider Mitchell says.
So I hope you guys can continue on the journey with us. And just feel free to leave comments, subscribe, let us know. Peace.